welcome to how to make a doorstop on Autodesk Inventor so that you can 3D print it if you want to. So let's get started here. This is our final product that it's going to look like in the end. See, it's just like a normal doorstop that you've seen a million times. So let's figure out how to make it, okay? So first things first, we're going to go to the top left, click on File, and then we're going to click on New. And when you click on New, this box should pop up. We're going to go make sure Standard IPT is selected, and then we're going to click Create. So now we have our new workspace where we can create our doorstop. So now once again we're going to go to the top left, except this time we're going to click on Start 2D Sketch. We're going to click on the little image above it. Click on it. It'll pop up these three axes. Click on the XY plane. This is what we're going to be working in. Now that we're here, we can start making the base of the doorstop. So first things first, we're going to click on the rectangle tool. We're going to go down, bring it to the origin. When it turns green, click. Just drag it out. Don't click again. We're going to type in 8, then hit Tab, then we're going to hit 3, and hit Enter. So now we can right click, click OK, and hit front to zoom out. Now we have our 8x3 rectangle, which is the base for the base of our doorstop. Now to make it round and curved, we're going to come up here to the Arc tool. We're going to click the top left corner when it turns green. We're going to drag it straight down and click the bottom left corner when it's green. Click it. Drag it out. Don't click. Type 1.5 and hit enter. It's okay that you can't see the dimensions, they won't actually show up. So we're going to go to the arc tool again. We're going to click the top right till it's green. Click the bottom right when it's green. Drag it out, don't click, type 1.5, hit enter, and there we go. So now last step. Actually, we don't need to do that. So we're just going to finish our sketch here. Go up to here, click on finish sketch. Now zoom out just so you can see it by clicking the top right of this cube. So next thing we're going to do is make this a little thicker. So we're going to click the extrude tool. And once this box is opened, we're going to click on all three portions of our base. And we're going to come in here and change this 1 inch. We're just going to go 0.5. Click OK. So there is the base of our doorstop. Alright, what we're going to do next is make the triangle part of the doorstop. So we're going to go back up here, click on Start 2D Sketch, and click right on this face of our base. So now that that's there, I'm going to click front, center that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to our line tool. We're going to come over to the origin. And we're just going to click. It should snap to this line on the screen. So we're going to click. We're going to just drag that straight down. Make sure that stays at 90 degrees and is snapped to the line. And just click it somewhere. It doesn't matter. Now we're going to right click. Click OK. We're going to go back into our line tool. And we're going to draw another line over here. This doesn't entirely matter. It can be anywhere just in this general area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. I'm going to drag it down, make sure it's at 90 degrees, and click again. Right click, click OK. And there we have that. So now we're going to go to our dimension tool. So click dimension. And now we're going to go down to this line. We're going to, not when it's white, we're going to go up till this white dot appears. Click on the white dot. And then we're going to go to the edge of the base, this flat edge. Click on that. Click on that again because it's weird. And that'll bring up the dimension for it. We're going to click on this dimension now. We're going to change that to 0.25. Now we're still in our dimension tool. We're going to come down here. We're going to click on this dot and this edge. We're going to make this 0.25 as well. So drag it out, click it, type 0.25, hit enter. That'll dimension it perfectly. So now we're going to come over here and do this one. We're going to click on that white dot, that edge. Now this one, drag it out, click it. We're going to change this to 0.85. We're going to do the same with this side. So white dot, click. Edge, click, drag it out, type 0.85, enter, boom. Alright, so now we have the dimensions done. We're going to right click, click OK. Go to our line tool up here, click on that, go right to the edge when it turns green, and drag it straight down to here. Right click, OK, go back up to the line till it's green, draw to the other green. Awesome, awesome. Alright. So now we're going to make the end of the doorstop a little curved. So we're going to go back to our arc tool here. We're going to click when it's green, drag it down, click when it's green, drag it out, don't click, type 0.75 and hit enter. Again, it's okay that you can't see the dimensions. So now we have that. We're just going to click on this line and then hit the delete button on our keyboard. That'll get rid of that. And that's the general shape of that. So now we can make it three-dimensional. We click finish sketch. It'll bring it to this view. Now we're going to click extrude. And we're going to extrude this 2.5 inches. So just click 2.5 and click OK. So this is what we're going to use to cut our doorstop. Okay, now we're going to cut the doorstop out of this square. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the view real quick. So go up to your cube. We're going to click on the front. Then we're going to click this arrow on the bottom that points up. And now we're going to click on the top right corner. And that's a nice view. So we're going to right click on the home, set current view as home, fit to view. So now every time you click home, it'll bring up this. Alright, now that we have this set as our home view, we're going to start a new sketch. We're going to sketch it right on the edge here. Now we're going to hit bottom to make sure it's centered. Go to our line tool again, click on the top left, and drag that straight down to the bottom right, where it turns green. So click where it turns green. Now click where it turns green again, drag that up, and click. Now click the green again, and drag it all the way over here to where it turns green again. Right click, click OK. Now we have this triangle that we can use to cut it off. So we're going to finish our sketch, which then we'll return to the home view so we can see it. Now we're going to extrude. We're going to select our triangle here. As you can see, that's going the wrong way. So we're going to click this second box down, and that's cutting it away. And the 2.5 will still work for this. It'll cut it right off. Now click OK. And now you can see that is our basic doorstop shape. So now let's just clean it up. Alright, so how to clean it up, we're going to go to the fillet tool here, click on fillet. And first thing we're going to do is change this radius from 0.125. We're going to click it, delete the 1, make it 0.25. That's perfect. So now we're going to click on the edges we want to fillet. So we're going to go to this edge, click that. We're just going to round off all the edges, bring this around, click on there, hit the home view. And those are all the edges we're going to do. So we're going to click apply. And as you can see, it rounded them off, so we can close that. And that is our cleaned up thing. Now, if you want to make it pretty, you can come up here and you can change it to anything you want. You can change it to like iron, you can change it to polystyrene, and you can just change the color to whatever you really want. So let's make mine a smooth yellow, because that looks great. Alright, so now that we have that, let's show you how to save this. To save it, we're going to go to File again, click on File, and we're going to save it as, and this will pop up our folder. I'm going to call this Doorstop Tutorial. That's perfect. You can name it Doorstop with your name or Doorstop 3 or whatever you want. Just don't name it that anything's in the file, because if there's something in the file, it will delete it. So we're going to save that. So now let's save the drawing in Inventor. So you can come back and edit this drawing in Inventor whenever you'd like. So next thing we're going to do is export it into a 3D printing file so that you can get it 3D printed if you want to. So we're going to go back to the file. This time we're going to go to export. We're going to go to export as a CAD format. So click on CAD format. You're going to see that drawing is selected. We're going to click on the drop down. We're going to go straight down to STL files, .stl. And then it'll keep the same name, and click save. That'll keep it as that. And now you can just put that file in a flash drive and bring it to any makerspace in Syracuse, and they will 3D print it for you. So this is your final product. Congratulations, you've AutoCAD'd a doorstop.